Thank God it's over.
Honestly.
Honestly. Not to be a pessimist, but thank God it's over.
We made it! Woo!
We made it at least.
Oh boy. Welcome to The Cup, the currently unnamed podcast, where we put the tea in the reality and you can come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, a say something gay gay in the words of Eris Envy. And today we have a green tea Arnold Palmer because I wanted to feel fancy. And I remembered that I work later this evening, so I didn't want to drink.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
Slay. And I'm Eris Envy, your punk rock hairy fairy, letting you know that this podcast is not scratch and sniff, but I still hope you have a good time.
What? Tell me, what in this is scratch and sniff?
No!
Okay then. This is gonna be rough. Okay, I am Brandon. I think I'm the only one that's drinking here today because I have mixed raspberry sparkling water, bubbly.
Bubbly sparkling water.
Yes, and I also mixed it with some blue raspberry vodka.
Vodka?
Show it.
The little side.
Do you have the vodka sign prepared, Logan?
Oh shit. Vodka.
I was just like,
it wasn't going at first. I was like, what happened?
And then I am Audrey. I am exhausted, but I am so excited to be talking about the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 7, All Winners, and the aftermath of that, of the result.
RuPaul's Best Friends, Social Strategy, Southern Hospitality, Mario Party, Eleganza, Extravaganza Race. Yes, God, Mama.
Drag Vengeance Civil War.
Very that energy.
Very that.
Well, as one Drag Race franchise comes to a close, 47 more make their debut. And we're not done anytime soon. But yes, All Stars, All Winners is over. Things happened. Songs were lip synced to.
Yeah.
Should they have been? Probably not.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember how the episode started. Like,
I can tell you exactly how the episode started. Odd.
Like, for a second, I was like, was this the episode where they went over the charities? But no, that was last week.
No, that was last week.
All I remember is the runway and the songs. But anything prior? Did anything even happen prior? I'm like...
Yes. I'm so glad you asked. So we come back into the workroom, and we all think Jaida's going to be upset, but Jaida's not upset because she literally lets Trinity spin her around the floor of the workroom as if they're doing some big dance number in a Disney Channel original movie. They're spinning, it's spinning, and everybody's just like, woo, top 4, woo. Eris, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh no.
Okay.
Anyway. But no, so they're just like, whatever, and things happen. And then we go into the workroom the next day, and they do quick drag.
Oh, they did the dancing. I fast forwarded
the first time we've done quick drag on All Stars, I think, since All Stars 2.
I think so, yes.
Oh, no. They did quick drag for the Art Pop Ball thing on... Because they did like an Andy Warhol kind of photo shoot on All Stars 3. The Aja one.
Oh, yes, you're correct.
Because Aja looks good in quick drag.
I say this having watched all the episodes of All Star 7. Did they have mini challenges in this season?
The reading challenge.
And that was it, right?
It was the reading challenge, and then there was the, for the roast, they did the let's pop balloons on the pit crew.
Okay. Because after this, I was like, wait, they haven't done this all season, and so then that makes sense.
No.
I don't think that they've had many challenges this season.
Well, and then if you technically count, like, they technically did 2 mini challenges on episode 1 because they did the reading challenge, but then they also walked on the runway for Naomi Campbell. So, like,
yes.
Sure. But yeah, so we have 15 minutes to get into quick drag because we're doing a Soul Train situation. And at this point in the season, knowing that most of the queens have been like, oh yeah, we were running out of outfits by the end of the season. I'm like, why are we wasting another outfit? Like, hello?
Or even just like, because I get it. They want to show them having fun. They want to show them happy-go-lucky. But also this
it's like the last day of school. It's like the last day of school.
Yeah, but I guess I'm just not like, because I love emotional moments. But this just seems like filler. And so I just
filler.
I very much fast forwarded this part, and so that's probably why I didn't remember it. Because
Eris, what the hell?
Wow. It was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they haven't done. They did this specific challenge all the way back on season 5, and if you remember, Jinkx did the 1-2 steps and jumped into the splits on that challenge.
Yeah,
which it's not something she was able to achieve this episode.
No.
But at least she didn't wear an afro this time, so.
Speaking of people wearing things, I forgot to mention in last week's episode, go check it out, that for the lip sync, Monet was fully wearing her season 10 promo look.
Yes!
Oh yeah. I forgot to mention that.
Like,
Eris, what are you doing?
It's going to be an American-only podcast today, clearly, because someone is on one. Anyway, yeah, it was like, whatever.
We move.
Bitch, you could let yourself back in.
I know, but yeah.
It was so weird though, because like they're doing the Soul Train and then you get this confessional from Raja and she's like, I'm so happy I did this. These are all my buddies. Blah 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 blah. Like I'm so like genuinely happy that I did this. And then it cuts straight to runway.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh God, we're 11 minutes in and it's happening. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the fact that they went straight to the runway, I was just like, oh, we're already starting this. All right.
We didn't even get TikTok dinners.
Mm-hmm. RuPaul comes out in in a really good look. I didn't pull it, but it was the ostrich feather, the bouncy flouncy, yeah.
And then we are unwillingly subjected to some of RuPaul's latest music.
I fast forwarded that too.
I did.
Okay, the performance. This is the best performance that RuPaul has done in years.
Maybe I should rewatch.
Like she was actually dancing and not just like her 1-2 boogie boogie whatever that she normally does. Like, and the song, I have to say, I think it's called Smile.
Yeah,
I think it's called. I didn't hate the song. It's completely different for RuPaul, and like. Let's all be honest. RuPaul's music is not like the best in the world. It's not Beyonce's Renaissance, but like it's good music.
I definitely like a lot of RuPaul's songs. Like I like Catwalk. I like the ones that like the girls cover in the final challenge for regular seasons. I usually like all of them.
Most of RuPaul's discography at this point.
Yes. But I don't know. It's something about the performance of it all. I was just like, I gotta skip. I cannot watch.
Yeah, this one was like creepy clowns and like I didn't understand like the dancers with it, but I thought the song and I thought like Ru's performance was good.
That's good.
But the lead into that, I was very like, what the hell?
Yeah,
just if you want to go up on stage and dance, Ru, just get up on stage and dance. You don't need and Michelle are not winning any acting awards anytime soon. We don't need the Dallas Meets Knots landing intro.
No. So let's talk about the runway, because we got to do a runway, because they have looks to show off. Yes. Finale Eleganza. I don't know what the category actually was, but I assume it was Finale Eleganza. Because that's,
it was favorite body
typical.
part.
It was sleeves.
I hate you so much.
Almost you not making me choke on my drink.
You can't do that. That is expensive.
I'm so sorry. Yes.
Anyways.
Let's start with the Essence of Hall, Jaida Essence Hall.
Beautiful.
8 left no crumbs.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just beautiful.
I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if she stole this from Kimora Hall's wardrobe. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's Mackie.
It's just
it has to be.
She's doing like Lady Chablis.
And this it's like
it's literally
It's not surprising that this is from Jaida because she just always is just Jaida has such fun runways because you know you're going to get perfection from her, but I feel like you never know what version of perfection you're going to get. Like I feel like is very versatile in what she does bring to the runway, and this was just beautiful. I loved.
Yeah, I mean all of these parts are very, very signature Jaida. She comes out, she's doing like a campy little like runway walk. She's got the beautiful gown, the shoulders, the finger wave. Like these are all very, very Jaida things.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the one, if I have a negative, I don't even know if this is really a negative. Like none of this surprised me. Whereas like other people on the runway, I was like a little bit shocked by some things that they wore. But like that's not to take away from the beauty that is Jaida because she is the essence of beauty. The face, the gowns, and tons of itty bitty booty. So I mean, my cup is full. Like I can't say anything negative about Jaida.
Mm-hmm. Same.
My cup's full.
I'll say overflowing. It's amazing. I loved this look.
I feel like most people are going to be overflowing for me, so that's why Jada's just at a full. I'll say a drop over full.
Down under could
like
never.
Yep,
one singular drop running down the side of the cup. That's where we're at.
It's when you're filling it up and you're like, because it's starting to overflow.
It's the Manila Luzon. Oh, this tea is so ooh.
God.
It's that one.
Oh,
fucking Raja. But did we expect anything else?
Roger ate and left no crumbs.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Like, just stunning.
The divas were hunting at the gig right here. Do you know what this is? So last night, there was like a spider the size of my palm on my bedroom wall. And I tried to like catch it and it scuttered onto my bed and I had to catch it in a Pokemon card tin. Anyway, so I caught this spider and then I threw it outside. And then that spider said, I'm going to turn my life around. And that spider glamorized, crystallized, and metamorphosized into this look.
Work, diva.
Not the Pokemon card tin.
It's where I keep things that I don't need people to see.
Work, Diva.
Overflowing.
No, I mean, the color story is great. The look is great. The makeup is phenomenal. Like, overflowing. Period. Boom. Done.
Overflowing as well.
Invented folks. Overflowing.
I thought that was Bendel the Creme.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was Raja.
Okay.
See, Bender was giving auntie, but Raja was giving mother in this moment.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes sense then. All right.
Yeah. The Vivienne. She looks good.
The way that Eris just turns around.
If I get anything from this series, it's that now that it's over, I don't have to talk or look at or acknowledge this person again.
What?
The Vivienne, it's very safe. Like it's a very beautiful dress, but it's just that is what it is. It's not she's not.
This is I'm sorry, but what she wore for UK1 was nicer than this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a nice dress. This is a lovely dress, gal.
Yeah.
But it's hardly the best thing Viv's worn all season.
I just also feel like with the Vivienne, I mean, I guess she is kind of at a thing where it is different UK drag versus US drag. And I feel like there was a touch of like her trying to, instead of maybe, and of course, this is just like the energy I got mainly, that she was trying to fit more into the mold of US drag versus just bringing like more authentic energy from where she's coming from. And so I don't know, I felt like there was just like a disconnect with Vivienne this season versus what we received from her when she won.
Yeah, I think I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
She just seemed a lot more relaxed season 1 compared to this. Like, she knew who she was, I feel like, season 1 when it came to presenting her drag. And this, she was still very, of course, very good. But I don't know. It just wasn't as magnetic for me.
It wasn't as impactful. Like, I thought Viv was going to come in and really, like, shine and stand out in like, the best ways. And there were moments where she did, but there were definitely moments, like, I think specifically, like, Snatch Game was a moment where I was like, oh, the winners are going to be Jinkx and Viv, no questions asked.
Yeah.
And, like, her Joanna Lumley was fine. And, like, her Catherine Tate was her other character, was, like, fine. And I'm just like, I was waiting for Viv to really stand out in this group. And she really just didn't. With that being said, the gown, I'm going to give it a 90. It's fine.
85.
I'll do 85 as well. Because, I mean, it is very beautiful. But it's just, it's tough to follow Raja with Raja and Jaida. It's tough to follow them.
70. Also, she has no necklace. Like, on a gown like this, no necklace for this occasion. How dare you? Get the fuck off stage.
I mean, honestly, one of her blue looks kind of looked better. Like, for
all of her looks were blue looks.
I said
which one?
I think
I wanted the finale gown to be blue so bad.
I want to say what she designed could have been finale worthy.
Mm-hmm. That being said,
but anyways,
fucking Yvie Oddly.
This is Club Kid. This is camp. This is high drag. This is drag. This is drag at its best. I'm obsessed. I love it. I love the fact that it's on wheels.
Yeah, when I first noticed that, I was just like, okay, this is an actual dress that you can actually like walk in, so it doesn't like be as heavy.
Honestly,
like you're actually mobile in it.
One of my favorite tricks to do in drag is to wear a hoop skirt and have Heelys on underneath so I can skate across the floor and look like I'm floating, because I love to freak the audience out with that. And this gave me very much that, but you know, the cake version of it.
You just gave me an idea.
Yeah,
oh, no.
Like, I loved Heelys when I grew up, so I really kind of want to do that in a way.
I loved this, and that she made the wig herself, and so I was like, dang, that's just so cool. Because it's very, very Yvie in the best way. We love Yvie Oddly.
I just love her so much.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredibly inventive in a way that I didn't even know Yvie could do. And that's surprising because Yvie is the queen of ingenuity, in my opinion. No, I mean, my cup's overflowing. This is perfection.
Same.
In the words of Miss Cracker as Cher, she invented reinvention. That sounded like the Vivienne. Never mind.
It sure did.
My cup is overflowing.
Boom.
And what I was trying to say is she invented No.
I invented reinvention, bitches.
There we go.
Thank you, Brandon, because Eris can't fucking speak.
I can't help that I'm British. Leave me alone. I did not choose to live this life.
Well, Jinkx Monsoon.
Welcome to the Drag Lagoon.
This is a cool look, but I didn't love it in the eyes of finale runway. Like it's a nice look. It's very, very cool. I love the hair, but I don't know. I just feel like it's like Jinkx portraying a character as opposed to Jinkx elevating herself on the runway. I don't know. Again, but it's just I don't know if the prompt fits what I was hoping.
I would have swapped this with her I'm crowning look.
Yep.
Because I think her I'm crowning look was more finale worthy, and this still fits the theme of I'm crowning.
Oh yeah.
In a way, yeah. I just love the concept of like night type, and it's like just reminds me of Joan of Arc in a way. So I'm just like this was great for me, but this I do agree for what you're all saying, like how this really shouldn't have been a finale look.
I still think it slays. I think it slows down.
It still is a good look, which I really love.
Yeah, I mean, it's polished. She looks good. Everything is very Jinxy. I do agree. I think it could have been swapped with maybe a number of looks, and I think it would have been a little bit better. I think if we had seen the crowning look as the finale look, though, it would have been Jinkx in literally red for the entire finale.
True.
So, like, in that case, like, in that circumstance, I'm happy it wasn't. But, I mean, she looks good. This was clearly well constructed. My cup is full. Like, it's
same.
good.
Well,
I'll say, like, 80. My cup is 80.
Sure.
Okay.
Gag.
Valid. Monet X Change.
Invented nudity.
Loved.
Yeah.
The piece right on her lip or her nose, looks like a nail from, this shot. I thought was so cool. That's what I kept looking at. I was like, oh my God. I love
that she said she was giving Wakandan Oscars because I think that's fierce.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Like the attention to detail of all like the thin like lines there, like that's what caught my eye, and I was just like, damn, like it really shows how like everything's like coming together in a way.
Yeah.
The intricacy of this look is just incredible. I think I would go on record to say I think this is the best nude illusion we've ever seen on Drag Race.
Yeah,
Yes.
It is very good.
Like this was clearly a lot of money. Very clearly a lot of money. And like it shows. She looks incredible. Like I love the choice of blue for the backing piece. I think that really complements the entire outfit really well. Mm-hmm. I love that she chose to go bald for the finale. Like I really, really like that.
And this is a million times.
Go ahead.
This is a million times better than her All-Stars 4 finale look.
I still really liked her All-Stars 4 finale.
Yeah, me too.
I did not.
Really?
I forgot what that looked like. Yeah, I forgot what that looked like, if I'll be honest.
It was... Do you remember the look that she found out that she tied in? The updo with the braids and the purple gown. It was the same look.
Okay.
Well, I loved that look.
I love that one too.
Yeah, now that you remind me of it, I'm like, yeah, this is actually good. So
yeah, my cup is overflowing for this look for me.
Same.
My cup is full.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Shea Coulee.
So good. I'll say overflowing off the bat. I loved this. In the pictures she posted, I think it was today or yesterday, the pictures on her Instagram she posted, the posing on those pictures is so perfect. Like, oh, I loved. But I'm not surprised that I loved. Shea Coulee just does finales different.
Like her ongoing theme of like this exact type of dress, like throughout the entire season, I believe. Like it's just she just like brings it every time.
Yeah, this is like I love that she's had like a whole like color motif this season of like just yellow, like yellow bright colors that's kind of been shown like in every single look that she's shown, and I really really love that. I love the choice of the short hair. Her shoulders look amazing. I love the 3 tiers of this gown, and I love that they're different at the like in the middle compared to the bottom. It's all just perfect.
I'm gonna get shot. This isn't my favorite.
Why?
I think she needs something on the wrists, and I think she needs something around her neck. And also, I don't like this color story, and I don't like this hair. And I think I really, really adore Shea's All-Stars 5 finale look. Like, that's one of my favorite looks of all time.
That one's perfect too, yeah.
And I wanted something to meet that measure, and this doesn't do it for my particular tastes. But, you know.
We all
It's okay. You can be wrong.
You're entitled to your wrong
Holly
opinion.
from Dance Moms, you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Thank you. Very that.
Correct.
My cup is overflowing.
Same.
My cups are like an 80.
You bitch.
I gave the Vivienne a 70. And I was only convinced to do that because I thought you would all gasp if I said 50, like I wanted to.
You could have, and
I could have. We wouldn't have said anything.
Anyway, let's talk about Trinity.
Apparently, she made this while she was there. Because
it looks like it.
Okay, that changes my opinion.
The after thing on Sibling Rivalry, they were saying that whoever was supposed to build her actual finale look just like fell through, just never followed through with it. And so she had to make this while she was here. Which
I mean, in that case, I love it.
Yeah.
Same.
It's definitely, I think the biggest thing for me is this is so different for Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, it's a bodysuit with like an overcoat situation, whatever. But this is so much like this, and this is going to sound really strange. This feels like a more polished version of Trinity. Not that she isn't polished, but this is like another level that I didn't even think she was capable of. And it kind of honestly represents like the full metamorphosis of her drag. If you think about what she walked into the workroom in on season 9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even the same queen.
Oh, that's Trinity Taylor.
I also, that's very true. I love this hair. Can we talk about Trinity as a ginger?
I like the color. I don't know that I like the hair. Like, I don't know that I like the like straight, super long. I don't know. I don't know what I mean, obviously.
I'm willing to bet this is a very expensive wig with like 200% density.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Most likely.
Yeah. See, finding out that Trinity actually made this changes my opinion on it. Because if she had just brought this, I would have been like, why are we doing a bodysuit for the finale? It's going to be a no. But, I mean, you do what you have to do to survive in the drag jungle. And the fact that she made this while she was there, just, I mean, I'm having a stroke. You start looking at the quality of it and the quality of how the garment was actually produced. And you could have told me this was professionally made. And that's what Trinity is as a seamstress. Is she's very clean, very professional, and very good at giving you very drag silhouettes. I love this color on Trinity. I think if I was going to change anything, don't do a bodysuit. Just take some more of this pink fabric or maybe some of the sheer fabric and make it into a gown. Mm-hmm. That's just my one nitpicky thing. But the leg looks lovely, the shiny one.
It's got to be comforting for Trinity to know that if she ever decided to stop doing drag, easily she could become a seamstress.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Life. So she's got to be being like, I'm covered.
I would not be surprised in a few years if she like takes an extended break from drag and like we see some girls on Drag Race wearing looks made by Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it wouldn't shock me if we get Chantel Sparkles on Drag Race anytime soon. And Trinity helps with half of her wardrobe because
absolutely.
If any of you aren't familiar, Chantel is Trinity's drag daughter, and Chantel actually just won. I think it was last night or the night before, National Entertainer of the Year.
Yep.
Okay.
She's well overdue for that as well. I love Chantel.
Mm-hmm. Mm. What was I gonna say for this? Because like the fact that like remember like her past 2 looks for the design challenge, like the fact that she made all of that, like the well construction from the first design challenge, like that red one, like I can tell like the fact that like she made this so in a way because of that look. So it's just like okay, like I'm glad that like she was able to take time to do this.
I love that the best things, arguably, that she's worn this season are things that she's made, and the times where she's looked bad is because somebody else made it.
I will say, when I think of Trinity on this season, I'll think of the rose look or whatever, whenever, like, the reveal. I thought that look was so beautiful.
Oh, the not burlesque look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so pretty.
Yep.
My cup is full.
Full.
Yeah,
full.
Period. All right, well, now I'm going to force you all to choose your favorite look.
Was that everyone?
Raja.
Yep, Raja.
Jaida.
Yvie.
Raja.
Yeah, for me, it was between Raja and Yvie. So, but if I had to pick, it had to be Raja.
There's definitely like 5 people that looked really great.
Mm-hmm.
And the Vivienne.
2 that looked fine. And the Vivienne. So, as we know, going into this finale, we have 2 Lipsync LalapaRuza Smackdowns. One being for the Queen of She Done, Already Done, Had Hers Is. I can only say it the way Rock'em Sakura said it. So that's how that's what I do. And then the one for the Queen of All Queens. I did pull the looks. It's a wide shot for both, so we're not going to have like details. But we can talk really quickly about the preliminary round lip sync looks, I guess we could call it. So let's start with the queens competing for Queen of She Done, Already Done, Had Hers Is.
Slay.
Yes, Slay.
Are we going to go down the line, or can we start with anyone?
Let's just start with Jaida.
Loved. I thought she looked great. Real fierce.
She's very present. I'm wondering, because I think I've seen this dance costume before, and I'm hoping it's the same one. I really want to know if this is the one from that infamous video of Jaida doing the splits in front of a fan and then yelling,
I'm drunk!
I'm drunk!
I'm pretty sure it is.
Loves it. Yeah, she looked lovely, and I love the hair. It was laid.
Jaida looks great, as always.
Raja looks really good here.
I love this for Raja.
Like, I love the hair especially. It's Ariana Grandmom.
Very that.
I mean, like, I love that you say that in a way, because, like, again, very Ariana Grande style, but, like, of course the gray looks good on her, so it's just like...
Well, I mean, that's her hair, so yes.
Yes.
Like, there are moments where
I'm aware.
Yeah, no. There are moments this season where you can tell that it's her hair mixed with a wig. Half the time because we see her take it out in the workroom on, like, the preview for the next episode. And then there's sometimes where you can just tell that that's just, like, her natural hair, and I think this is one of those moments. The ponytail might have a little bit added to it, but no, I think Raja looks phenomenal. The Vivienne, on the other hand, I don't love this.
Yeah, same.
It's sentient bananas and custard.
Yeah.
I think what kind of is just the fact that it's all yellow, and it really matches the hair in the wrong way possible.
Yeah, and I've shat on the Vivienne a lot this season just because I don't like her. Reasons.
What?
Who knew?
Couldn't tell.
Who knew after a season of calling her vaginosis could tell I did not like this queen? What was it?
I mean, the time
that being
said
said,
Virginia,
I think this outfit needed to be in a color that suits the Vivienne. I don't know if yellow suits the Vivienne. I think red is really her color, or
blue perhaps.
Blue.
Red would have been good in this.
And also, just
red
seeing these
really
shoes
good.
now, I'm just like, why?
But yeah, everyone else is wearing a chunky heel apart from her.
Literally. I just have to say my absolute favorite is Yvie in this Mondrian look. Like,
absolutely.
Incredible. And this hair too is really cool.
Yes, I love this hair. I love the entire outfit. I love the entire vibe. She's giving me Cleopatra coming at you. She's giving me climax. She's giving me lesbian director of the art history program at your local college.
Yes.
In 1980.
Very that.
No, in 2022.
In 2022. I'm just like, if it's for 1980, like she would not have any job right now. I'm sad.
Yeah. She's been working since 1988. But this is her in 2020. Mondrian is also one of my favorite artists, so this feeds directly into my soul. I'm gonna say my cup is full for everyone except for Viv.
Same. Yvie's overflowing for me.
Oh, I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, like something about the color blocking with this jacket. It's just like just gives me like that, like yes, like
so.
Yeah. I was like, odd babe, you're muted.
I know. I was going forward to. I was like, yeah, Yvie's is great. I would say Yvie's overflowing for me as well. But Jaida, I don't know. She looks good here. I think that's all I could think about. Is I think Jaida looks so good here. So where's two?
So from Jaida to Yvie, 90 full, 40 overflowing.
I'm gonna go full 50 overflowing.
I'll go overflowing, just over, by that, full, 60, and then overflowing, like poured out.
Slay.
Concur. Retweet what Brandon said.
Work, La Diva. So we get a wheel spin, shocker.
By Calix.
By Calix. I love Calix. He's also a Twitch streamer. Fun fact.
Yep, I saw that.
Day.
Yep.
I followed him on Instagram the other day. I was like, okay, work, Diva. So they spin the wheel. The wheel lands on the Vivienne. And then instead of letting Vivienne pick, they just spin the wheel again.
I didn't like that. I that's like one of the fun parts about the wheel spin is that they can usually pick, but not this time.
I like that it was a double spin.
I did see, I believe it was the Vivienne and a couple of us posted. The wheel was motorized. Yep. So it was likely set up that these lip sync battles were going to happen before they happened.
Oh, we'll talk about the Queen of All Queens lip sync setup, but like obviously this was staged. Like there's no way it wasn't. So our first lip sync that we're going to discuss is the Vivienne versus Yvie Oddly lip syncing to
Push It by Salt and Pepper.
Push It by Salt and Pepper. I was like, I know who it's by, I just couldn't think of the name of the song.
Cannot explain how long I've wanted this to be a lip sync song on Drag Race.
It's about damn time.
Most of these songs are songs that I was like, oh, I've been waiting for that. Good.
The Vivienne was pissed. The Vivienne was like, oh no, the other. And Michelle was like, this is a good song. And it's like...
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's because it's a hip hop song and the Vivienne is of the Caucasian persuasion and has 2 left feet. So
can we talk about how Vivienne was thirsting over Bruno but did not pick Bruno's box?
She probably should have.
Honestly.
Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, this was the least even lip sync of the evening.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Yvie.
Oh, I disagree. I feel like.
Oh.
I mean, we'll get there, but I feel like this definitely was Yvie's, without a doubt. But I wouldn't say it was the most uneven.
I think I know which one you're talking about, and I'm gonna disagree with you when we get there. So I'm excited.
Yeah, because what I thought about this lip sync specifically, because of the fact that replaying the roly-poly again, I'm just like, this isn't gonna work for you.
I was so incredibly bored by Vivienne.
Same.
So incredibly bored.
I have pictured myself in this exact scenario lip syncing to this song a million times because it used to come on the one CD we had on at work, which there's another song on that CD that's later on that we'll get to.
Wow.
Oh, I think I know which one it is.
Yeah, probably. Which I was so excited for this. And Yvie did everything I wanted to see. Yvie did everything I wanted to see Yvie do. The only thing the Vivienne did that like mildly amused me was when she did the shuffle, because I would have done the shuffle too. However, I probably would move my feet better. But moving on.
Yeah, I thought Viv was. I was bored, and I thought Yvie did a phenomenal job. So
I mean, I've still not forgiven the Vivienne for what she did to Super Freak.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that for a minute. So to nobody's surprise, Yvie wins.
Which means...
And the Viv is officially gone! Yay!
It's the first boot of the season! Yeah. Oh, it warms my little Yorkshire heart. Is that petty of me? I feel like that's petty.
Yeah.
I feel like you were waiting for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll tell you the story once the episode's over.
Okay.
But yes, so Yvie will be moving on to the Queen of All Queens lip sync. Yes. Now we get the second half of the preliminary round of the Queen of She Done Already Done Had Herses, which is Raja versus Jaida Essence Hall lip syncing to Let's Hear It for the Boy by Desiree Williams.
And this is
another song. I figured. It was either this or another one. Yeah. That was the other one. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Another song I've been waiting to see. Very, very happy. This apparently, according to the internet, is an unpopular opinion. I do agree that Raja won this lip sync.
Oh, I agree too.
I think Raja had the energy it needed.
I think that this one was more evenly matched than
Agreed. Yes.
Vivienne and Yvie, but I do think I would have picked Jaida to go.
I'm not surprised by that in the slightest. No, I thought Jaida did a really, really good job. I think the interesting thing for me, and I don't think I've ever said this about Jaida, is the performance didn't like wow me in any way. Like it was really good. And like Jaida is a very good lip syncer. She's a very good performer. This is this is the second lip sync she's ever lost. Like, and the first one she lost, she shouldn't have. But like she is such a good, phenomenal lip syncer. And I just felt like this just wasn't the song for her. Where I feel like Viv would have succeeded with this song better. I feel like Jaida would have done a little bit better with Push It.
Honestly, I feel like if Jaida had made it to the other tournament, both of those songs are more in Jada's wheelhouse, and I would have fucking loved to see Jaida lip sync to Judas.
Honestly.
Yeah, I do think this was a really, really good. This was my, I think, like second favorite overall lip sync of this tournament. Like if I'm factoring in both people, I think this is my second favorite.
Okay.
I think I need to think about that more.
I need to think about this because like after like we all discuss every single one because like I kind of agree with you in a way, but I feel like this was my favorite lip sync of the entire night. If I'll be honest.
Wow.
I'll be honest.
I know it's not my favorite, and we'll talk about that. But yes, Raja wins, which for Raja's sake, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
So Raja is moving on to the finale lip sync for the Queen of She Done Already Done Had Herses. And we're gonna move on to the Queen of All Queens preliminary lip syncs. Let's talk about the looks first. Why does Trinity look like Liberace? Is the question on everybody's mind.
She's giving angular movements.
Okay, wait, pause. Who is the person that Alexis Mateo played on Snatch Game on All-Star 6?
Not Walter.
Walter Mercado. Thank you. She looks like Walter Mercado. And I literally, my roommate and I both said that the moment she came out.
You are so incredibly foul, wrong, but also completely correct.
Thank you.
Wait, wrong and correct? Like, how's that even possible?
Wrong
that's
in the
me on a
sense
daily
of,
basis, honey.
Wrong is in morally wrong, correct is in factually.
Oh, okay.
And I love that Shea came out as someone who got ketchup and mustard on a chessboard.
I love Shea's hair in this. I think.
I do too.
Really cool.
Are we gonna go down the line and do?
We're going backwards, apparently. So
yeah.
I just wanted to say that Trinity looked like Walter Mercado and Liberace, but we can go down the line just like really, really quickly. Full 90, full 60.
That's bold.
Oh, sorry. We'll go in on regular line.
So from Jinkx to
yeah. Was that what you're doing, Logan?
Okay. Yeah, I went so Jinkx is full, Monet is 95. I'll give Monet a 95. Okay. Shea is full, okay. Trinity is 60.
Okay.
Did I said 60? I'm going to say 60.
Yes.
Full 30. I hate what Trinity is wearing.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, but Trinity has some nice fucking dance costumes. I don't know why she decided to dress up as a syphilis spore on someone's grandma's table.
Okay.
I hate it. I'm sorry.
All right, so yeah. Full 95, full, and then Trinity 50.
I'll do 90, full, 70. We'll do 70 for Trinity.
Okay.
Because it's so out of pocket that people will remember this, you know?
Truly, that's the only outfit she had left. And actually, that's a lie, because in Untucked, she changes to watch the final lip sync.
She should have won that for this.
Honest to God, she should have, because she looked good. I don't know. Am I the only one that watched the Untucked?
I did. I
haven't actually watched any of the Untuckeds.
Okay, so I have to say, if in a couple weeks, if you want to rewatch this season, but not rewatch the episodes, just go watch the Untuckeds.
Mm-hmm.
They've all been cool and dumb and stupid, and all of the guest judges have been perfectly lovely and wonderful. So
Daphne Guinness.
And they brought back the pink furry box. So honestly, it's everything I've wanted in an Untucked for a while. But so you may have noticed that queens weren't on the stage for the preliminary lip syncs. They were all backstage watching.
Yep.
A la season 14 Deja Sky.
Yes.
So they were all back there. They were kikiing in between rounds, whatever. It was very sisterly, whatever. We're gonna edit out the critiques of this season, whatever. You know, all that. So, so they spin the wheel again, and it lands on Jinkx, and I'm like, it's gonna be Shea. It's gonna be Shea, because we know they're not gonna let the twinners both go to the final again. We're not going to have that happen. It's not going to happen. So our third lip sync of the evening is Shea Coulee versus Jinkx Monsoon to Judas. This was my favorite lip sync of the evening by far.
Oh, okay.
No question.
This was good.
This was my favorite. And this was also the closest lip sync for me.
Do you agree with who won this lip sync though?
Yes.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of
differing opinions.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of dissension to this.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, I was disappointed with this. And maybe that's just because as a drag performer, Judas is in my wheelhouse.
Sure.
And the last time I did Judas, I dressed up as a stripper version of Jesus and got naked in front of the audience. So maybe I was expecting the same of everyone else. And I do really love that Shea did a bit of the actual choreo from the Judas music video.
Yeah.
Because I have that choreo memorized at this point.
Oh, yeah. I do too. Yeah, I was going to say, because as a person who knows the choreo by heart, I love that Shea did a rendition of that.
Yeah.
My only thing about the lip sync though that I wished was more there could have been much more to offer.
Yes.
That's why I was very about it. Don't get me wrong, love the song choice, because as everyone was waiting for Judas to be a lip sync song for the longest time.
Over 10 years.
A lot of Gaga songs has been long overdue for a lip sync song.
And in the words of India Ferrer, I see Shea copying a couple of Gaga's moves, and I think it's great entertainment, honestly. I don't mean that reference, I'm sorry.
I just don't know why they're doing lip sync for the crown. Because it doesn't equate to, if you, and I say this, the winner who won, when we get there, they're a great winner. They definitely brought it this season. I don't disagree with them winning the season, but why do a lip sync for your life when you could just do like any other season and have it be, well, I guess not now because they do the like lip sync battles.
Yeah.
They need to do away with that because it just takes away from, it either takes away from the season or it takes away from the lip syncs at the end.
They should have just made them all like, I prefer it when they do like a top 3 or top 4 lip sync. Because there's not always a clear winner in those kinds of lip syncs, and they can get away with crowning whoever. Like, you cannot sit and tell me that when they did Sissy That Walk, that Darian Lake was out lip synced by Bianca Del Rio. Not on this earth, mama.
Or just do the dance challenge at the very end. It worked great for All Stars 3, worked great for All Stars 2, because then it's like an exciting, like, oh my gosh, like, this is so cool, leading up to the finale. Like,
I miss when we used to have those challenges and they used to be so good. Season 9 was great. Season 10, season 11s.
I honestly wish that it had been very similar to the way that they did All Stars 6, where we do like a solo lip sync. But I would have loved, and this can even be pared down, but I would have loved if they do a solo lip sync where everyone can choose what song they're doing. And like, obviously you're not going to pay for the rights for all these songs, but like give them a collection of like, I don't know, 30, 40 songs across the Drag Race, like, canon. Like, it can be songs you already have rights to. Like, it doesn't even have to be that difficult, but like, I would have loved to see, like Jinkx lip syncing something like Big Spender or Hey Big Spender, like Shea being able to do like a Janet number potentially, Monet being able to do like something,
Nicki Minaj.
Trinity standing there, and like I would have loved. I would have loved something more like that than something like this. That's the point I'm trying.
Here's my thing with the All Stars 6 format though is, if they did that, and I love Kylie Sonic Love with all my heart. Kylie Sonic won that season in that last lip sync. That lip sync battle actually determined the winner because Kylie turned it out. Because to me, Raja had been clearly given the edit to win that entire season, and so had Ginger. So in my mind, it was between them. Erica was just an afterthought at that point. Oh, Eureka! Sorry.
I was just like, wait. I was just like,
not Erica. But yeah. So, which is kind of brings me to this episode where, if the lip sync had held value, the person who won the season wouldn't have won.
We'll talk about that when we get there, because I also have thoughts. I do want to say, because I do agree with the winner of this lip sync. I think I'm the only one that does.
This one was more evenly matched than the actual lip sync for the crown. The final lip sync. This one was more.
Agreed.
I'm just saying, if this lip sync had happened on Drag Race UK, RuPaul would have sent 2 fan favorites home. That's all I'm saying.
I disagree completely. What I loved about this was that
oh, that's the time to crash.
Oh yeah, I was like, wow, way to hold out for that.
I was just like, oh no.
Dramatic pause.
Uh-oh.
I was like, oh my god. How are we gonna continue?
Well, Eris can still run this in a way.
Last week on Schenectady's Drag Race.
Oh no.
Oh, it's buffering.
Oh, we're back.
There we go.
You're back.
It's storming here, so that's why. Like, that,
I love Suri.
Anyway, what I've been trying to say the whole goddamn time. No, I'm kidding. I thought they both did a really, really good job. I thought they both paid homage to Gaga in a really, really good way. But I want to honestly take the Gaga of it all out of the equation, because I feel like so many people are basing what they think, and I'm not saying this is any of y'all specifically. I just want to clarify.
Yes.
I think people are saying, oh, Jinkx wasn't Gaga enough, and that's why she lost. or Shea gave more Gaga and that's why she should have won. When, let's be honest, we don't say that about any other artist. And I love Lady Gaga like everybody else does. Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited we're getting a lot more Gaga in the Ru CU canon. But with that being said, why are we treating this lip sync and this song and this performance like it's higher than every other lip sync? Like, we're not saying, like, Viv and Yvie didn't perform like Salt and Peppa did. Raja and Jaida didn't perform like Desiree Williams does. They're not performing the way that Adele does. They're not performing the way like Ella Fitzgerald does. So why are we elevating this to a different status? Is just like my frustration with everything. With all of that said, I thought Shea did a really, really good job. And I thought Shea had the first half. And I thought Jinkx really brought it in the second half of the lip sync. I could see Shea was kind of like petering off a little bit, which is what she tends to do in finale lip syncs. If you look at So Emotional, if you look at Make Me Feel, both of those things happen in both of those lip syncs. And if you look at Shea's overall lip syncing journey on Drag Race, that seems to like be the trend. She's a very strong first half performer, and the second half she gets a little bit weaker. And that's not shade. That's just an observation that I see of Shea. Again, I love Shea. So that's not like a negative. I really thought Jinkx, the moment she started using her cape a la Coco Montrese's lip syncing sleeves, was like the moment that she started to ramp up. I thought she had the energy. She was a little like timid in her movement, I will say that, in the like Gaga of it all, but I believed Jinkx's performance more than I did Shea's.
Okay.
I know that was very like
long,
roundabout, whatever.
Long.
What do y'all expect? Anything else?
No.
I mean, I do agree with you in a way. So it's just like, I do understand the sentiment. So I can see why.
Yeah, I mean, I love Shea, and I wanted Shea to be in the top 2. Like, but I wanted literally in this top 4, I was like, it's anybody but Trinity, and I'm happy. Genuinely is how I felt.
Muted.
You're muted, babes.
Fuck me.
Oh, I just thought you were rapping.
To counteract, I've never seen the Judas music video, so I have no scope.
And again, I'm not saying that y'all were doing that specifically. I've seen so many people online and friends of mine saying that, and it frustrates me because we don't really. No one's doing that for Whitney Houston. Nobody's complaining that Manila didn't give Whitney Houston in the lip sync that she did on All Stars 4. And like, we're not doing that for any other artists, really. So why are we doing it now? No one did it when Bad Romance was lip synced on season 3. So why are we doing it now?
Actually, when Bad Romance was lip synced on season 3, there was like the opposite reaction. I mean, I literally made the joke earlier about Shea doing Gaga's moves, and I thought it was good entertainment. But India Ferrer specifically said on season 3, I see Phoenix copying some of Gaga's moves, and I think that's poor entertainment, honestly.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of what the fans kind of wanted.
Yeah. So, anyway, Jinkx won the lip sync. Given
which
the
I'm
fact
not mad
that
about. Which I'm not mad about. So
I'm not mad either. Given the fact that she had won 5 challenges, I don't think it mattered who she lip synced against. She was gonna win, unless she stood there like Charlie Hides. I think that's the only way.
Or
and
had
she
a breakdown like
Garcia. Very bad.
That didn't stop Lolita Banana going home.
Or who is the one? Lemon. No, not Lemon.
No,
Juice
not
Box.
Lemon.
Yellow. Jenny Lemon.
Jenny Lemon.
Or walked out. Those were the only scenarios that Jinkx wouldn't have gotten this one.
Anyway.
I was right with the lemon. I was
You got the
right
lemon, just
you got 50% of it.
Right, it's not like it's whatever the lyrics of Lemons, whatever. Anyway, Twinners.
This one was hard to tell because they didn't show a lot of it.
Okay.
Because they were doing like
I am mad at this.
Okay. So they lip sync to So What by Pink, which is great. And I understand that they are going to edit out some things because there's a whole 3 or 4 lines to talk about Donald Trump. So I get it. It was a different time. Choose another Pink song. Like,
both of them, I feel like this song wasn't something either of them maybe performed frequently because I feel like it was a lot of
here was my issue with this. The editing of this entire song made me like nervous because I was expecting the bridge. I was expecting literally the first entire verse. Like, I was just, what was this editing that really like stressed the fuck me out?
It was giving one of those Drag Race lip sync uploads where they upload the lip sync, but they chop it into such tiny bits so they don't get copyright that the lip sync ends up being 45 seconds long.
I mean, if that's that's kind of understandable, but like, it was not like the editing of the song was so uncohesive, which was why I was very.
I think it's the choppiest lip sync, at least in a while.
Yes.
Yeah. Very.
Well, and obviously then they have to cut around the fact that Monet topped Trinity, and now we finally found out who fucked Monet. No, we didn't. I still think it's Yvie.
You think Monet would have been able to walk down that runway if she slept with Yvie? Absolutely
Well, this
not.
is like before the season.
Oh. Well, that's God's problem.
Anyway. Yeah, because I know they've gone on tour together. So...
Not them being LGBT.
Anyway, Monet wins. Valid.
Woo!
But I'll give credit where kind of credit's due in a way, because Trinity kind of like gave something.
Trinity gave what Trinity always gives.
And didn't Trinity say something very nice on Twitter for Monet? We love support.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let me try to pull it up.
I'd be shocked if she didn't.
Yeah.
But let's move. Oh, and then everyone who's been getting eliminated, we didn't talk about it, gets a
cryptor.
A cryptor. Cryptor. I don't get the reference. I'm sorry.
Neither do I.
It's a crown scepter. Because the scepters have little crowns on them.
Crown, scepter, meshed together.
I'm tired, okay? Don't judge me.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I see it now. I see it now.
I understand it now. But let's talk about the looks for the final lip sync for the Queen of SDADHH, already done, had hers is. Raja versus Yvette Nicole Oddly.
They look lovely, Gail.
Both look great.
My cup is full for both.
Yeah, full
Agreed.
For both.
Cool. Let's talk about the lip sync. Lip syncing to Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves by the Eurythmics and Aretha Franklin. This was great.
I'm probably not the only one with the reaction of I almost threw up when I thought Yvie's wig was just like naturally. But then once it was revealed that it was like she had planned it, I was like, damn, that was smart. Because it was like, it's like very Lady Camden of it all, of tricking you into thinking it was a mistake and then being like, LOL, no, I meant to do this.
Oh, I'm absolutely stealing.
When I watched it, no, that wig drop was intentional.
Obviously.
Yeah.
That wig drop.
And I'm stealing this trick for my next gig, just so everyone knows.
Oh, the thing every drag queen in America is going to be stealing it, honey.
Yeah, but the thing is with Camden, though, like that, I actually thought she actually tripped. That wig, though, that was intentional because like I saw it like falling. I was just like, oh, it's happening. It fell. And like, okay,
it's happening.
But that editing, though, I was just like, ugh.
Oh,
I love that they gave the slow motion like they did with Kylie. I was like, what?
I was very like, that doesn't work with that one. That slow-mo didn't work with that one. It worked with Kylie So I was just like, okay.
Yeah. I think I'm also.
I thought Yvie won.
I disagree.
Jesus, what the hell?
There's only one lip sync I disagree with.
That's crazy. Which one?
The last one.
As you should.
Obviously. No, okay, so here's what it was for me. I thought this was a really, really good lip sync. I thought they both did it. I thought they both were just having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Honest to God, I don't think it mattered what the performance was. I think Raja was winning.
Yeah.
Like, it was a toss-up for me, so...
I wonder if they filmed both endings for this one, like they do for...
I don't think they did.
Yeah, no.
Because, and the reason I say that is because in Untucked, Raja and Yvie both come back into the workroom, and only Raj is holding the briefcase.
The briefcase.
And so that's what makes me think that he didn't film both. Also, this was not a thing that was like known to happen at the start of the season. Like, we knew that like there was gonna be a finale lip sync and multiple endings were gonna be filmed for like the winner of the season, but we didn't go into this season knowing that the Queen of SDADHH Already Done had hers was going to be a thing at all. And so I don't think both endings were filmed. This honestly for me goes back to just I believed Raja's performance a little bit more, and I don't know whether that's because this is probably a song she's performed a lot, and I don't know whether this is necessarily in Yvie's wheelhouse. I thought Yvie's performance was very good. I liked the wig gag, but I didn't really feel any sort of like, again, it sounds really strange, but it's like Yvie was doing Yvie and Raja was doing the song. If that makes sense. Like, that's just kind of where...
I agree, yeah.
Did y'all see Yvie's post about how she was frustrated that the season was very happy-go-lucky, even though she was, like, struggling really, really bad with her...
Yeah.
I was
I felt bad. That was... I didn't see the post, but my sister was telling me about it. That sucks, you know, to walk away and be like, damn, I don't like how they did that.
It seems like what Yvie, I remember seeing the post. I don't remember the exact what she said, but it was something along the lines of like she was edited to basically just seem like this like loquacious, big-dicked man, and that's not how she wanted to be perceived. And for me personally, I don't think that's how I would perceive her. But I do understand, like, if someone's watching this season for the first, like, if this is their first Drag Race season, which there are people who this is going to be their first Drag Race season, and, like, imagine this being your first Drag Race season.
Eris, what are you
spoilers.
doing?
That's my eye.
Oh my God, spoilers for 8 seasons of Drag Race. Oh my God. But I definitely didn't, I understand that, like, based on this season alone, I can see that that would be the way that she would be perceived. But I feel bad for Yvie. Seems like the only one who truly didn't have like a super positive experience from this. And that upsets me.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if anything, a bad experience post. Because of course, maybe like, you know, I feel like there were times in it where you were like, okay, like it looks like they're all having fun, but I feel like post especially, it just really soured it for her.
Yeah. And that goes back to what we've come to find out is that there were critiques this whole season. Especially, let's talk about episode 3 for a second. Because
what gives you the right to critique me?
It's me. She should be fired.
What about me? What about Jujubee?
Yes. if you aren't aware, Trinity was talking at a gig like a week and a half ago at this point, and saying that in episode 3, Michelle was critiquing Raja, and Raja just straight up looked at her and was like, "Who the fuck are you to be judging me?" Which, like, valid.
Like, I'm shocked they didn't show that, though, because think of how...
Oh, I am. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all.
It would be such good TV. I'm surprised.
They wanted this whole season to be happy-go-lucky. Everybody's doing well. Nobody's doing bad. This, that, the third, and the fourth. Like, there was no way that this season was going to be edited any differently. And that's honestly why this isn't my favorite All-Star season. Like, it's up there for sure because the talent is there. Totally. The performances were there. But I would have loved to see the critiques. Yes, these people are winners, but they still should be, like, the critiques should have been shown. Is just all
critiques also make it gripping. Like, that's what we remember from All-Stars 2. Is Adore quitting because of the critiques were so intense.
Adore quitting, Alaska's meltdown, Katya's party.
Like, that's what we remember. You know, it adds the, like, what is it? It adds the grit to it to be like, what is going on? You know?
It's just the juxtaposition of everything not always being super positive and lovey-dovey and strategic. Like,
totally.
But they do the lip sync. The lip sync is good. And Raja is crowned the queen if she already had hers is. Which, if Raja wasn't going to be in the top 4, I'm very happy that she won this. And I don't know if y'all saw, but based on high placement and wins, Raja should have been in the top 4. If that's the, like, the baseline. Because Shea actually had the most high and win placements. She was in the top 5 times beyond the 2 wins that she had. I think it would have been, at that point, it would have been Shea, then Jinkx, then Monet, I think, and then Raja. Would have been the top
Which
4.
I would have loved.
Yeah, I would have loved
the top 4 I wanted.
I think that's who a lot of people assumed was going to be in the top 4.
It was going to be, everybody assumed it was going to be Shea, Monet, and Jinkx. And then the 4th person genuinely could have been anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like how it went. But, let's talk about this final lip sync.
Okay.
First of all, the looks.
I love Jinkx. I really do. That being said, it's a 50.
Oh, I would have given it an 80.
I like the thing is to the side. When it's like the full outfit, you could like see that part.
I just think the fit of it isn't great. And I don't know why Monet's dressed as a Hershey's Kiss, but I'm living.
It's so good.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 85 for Jinkx. And then I'm guessing... I'll be honest, maybe, like, I'm not full on Monet. Like, probably like a 96.
Boo.
Yeah.
96.
That part.
I'm going to give an 85 and a Club 96 to Monet.
Agreed.
Work, divas.
Work, Lova, La Diva.
Work, La Diva. Let's just talk about it. Jinkx Monsoon versus Monet X Change, lip syncing to Swish Swish by Katy Perry. I honestly wish any other song from this LalapaRuza was the finale lip sync other than this one.
Yeah, honestly. Because from what it seems like, of what we know, they had to edit out a lot of what Monet did because she viciously castrated Jinkx on that stage. Like, it was a euthanization.
Like, the lip sync, how she had, apparently she had Jinx's name written on a lip sync and was like...
No. Allegedly, she had Shea, Trinity, and Jinkx.
Like, that's so smart.
I'm surprised they let Whiteout back in the workroom. I mean, it's been long enough.
Yeah.
But, and against Jinkx of all people, whose best friend is Dayla.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. We'll talk about the winner's reaction at the end because I do want to touch on that because it's a precious moment. But
real quick, Swish Swish is the biggest because I love the beginning of this song when it's like building, but then when it does the swish swish, I like it when it switches completely because I love the first part. but then it switches like too abruptly for me. I'm like, oh my god, I like
calm, honey. I'ma stick around.
It's so fun.
And then swish, swish, bish.
Switch, it's too much.
Honest to God, the moment Monet lost was the moment I knew she lost the season.
Damn.
Because if you look at RuPaul's face, though, she was like,
yeah, unfortunately.
What were you gonna say, Aud?
The Monet was saying how they cut out, because in the edit it just showed her doing it slowly, but apparently she did it like a lot. She was like, I did a lot better than that. Like in
yeah, I believe that.
She was, like, looking back at it, and I thought the money was perfect. Like the money came when she threw out was so perfect timing.
Yeah,
I mean, Monet just did so good.
Yeah, I thought Jinkx did a perfectly serviceable job.
Yeah.
Totally. This is not a song I would ever envision Jinkx Monsoon performing to. And with that being said, I thought she did great for what she can do.
Yes.
I'll
be honest. Oh, sorry. Okay, who should go first?
You go first.
Brandon, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll be honest. I did not think they're going to choose this song, like as a whole, as a lip sync song for this.
They've only ever had one other Katy Perry song.
No, on All Stars 3.
Roar.
Right? They had Roar. They had Firework. They had California Girls.
When did they have California Girls?
Secret Celebrity Drag Race.
I don't.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Okay.
And also had Kissed a Girl on All Stars 3.
I Kissed a Girl. Yes.
Kissed a Girl. Meow meow, Katy Cats.
That song.
I was gonna say all of those lip syncs are unmemorable, but Widow and Jackie is actually one of my favorite lip syncs.
I was gonna say, because I'm just like, Firework is still one of my favorite lip syncs to date.
Who wants a fun Eris Envy fact?
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Firework is my trauma song.
I'll work.
I sang it at a school talent show when I was 11, and a video of that performance followed me all the way out through high school to the point where I didn't listen to Katy Perry for 10 years.
See, I'm fully a believer that talent shows are evil.
Agreed.
Because they create trauma later on.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because people they just let, of course it's good to let everyone perform, but not everyone is ready to perform in the way that talent shows make me so uncomfortable. I just remember hating talent show day.
I didn't need to be up on that stage with my knockoff fans in my little chinos and a vest that said "Cool Dude" when I was 11, singing Firework off pitch.
God.
Anyways,
it's better. My talent show performance, I danced to a song called
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I dressed up like a duck and performed a song called Be Like a Duck, and it was just like a storybook song.
Is that the precursor to Bitch I'm a Cow?
I don't know, but I was in like
your slay, honestly.
So too old.
I love your drag on.
Okay, if we're talking about talent show trauma, I sang it don't mean a thing. So
I never did a talent show. So fuck you all.
You're lucky.
Well, I'll double up, but since Logan doesn't have a good story. Another Katy Perry trauma moment for me was first drag competition I ever did. Week 3 in the bottom 2, and I lost a hot and cold lip sync against some teenager in drag who was doing fucking backflips, spits, and handsprings, and I couldn't even do a straight leg kick at that point.
The trauma.
Oh, anyway, this lip sync.
Yes.
Monet won.
Yes.
But not in real life.
Odd. What were you going to say about the Nicki part?
So apparently, the part where Nicki, the rap part of this song, it's been mentioned that Jinkx just watched Monet, didn't do the rap, just for a few seconds, turned and just was like, yeah, isn't that crazy? Of course, conjecture. I have no facts. I was not there, but from a source that's reliable, this is what I heard. That she just stood for a few seconds and just watched her going up stage.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Monet's a captivating performer. Who wouldn't just stop and watch?
Yeah. I do also want to say, because she could not be here, friend of the pod, Mari Forth, love you, my dear, made sure that I mentioned to you all that Monet was robbed because of this lip sync. So I just wanted to acknowledge Mari's comment, which leads us into the queen of all queens, the winner of the season.
Jinkx Monsoon.
Are we surprised it's Jinkx Monsoon? Because
I knew from episode 1.
Me too.
And once RuPaul was like, based on your lip sync. And the entire season.
I'm confident that was edited in because it was like, based on your lip sync and your progress through this competition.
Yeah.
The winner.
It didn't sound ADR to me.
They had to put
that. It didn't sound like that to me. So I was just like, okay.
I think she probably said it on the main stage. Like, I believe that.
Yeah.
But Jinkx Monsoon is the queen of all queens.
The fact that Jinkx won, and then months later at DragCon, RuPaul was like, this one, what's your name again?
Trying to get us off the scent.
Do we think that DragCon moment was planned now?
No.
No.
I don't either.
I just think RuPaul's got Alzheimer's, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
And also, mind you, because they probably filmed both reactions for this.
Oh, yeah, they had to have.
Yes, because...
Well, because Jinkx found out that she won in Australia.
Yes. On
Jinkx
their tour.
and Dayla are literally on tour right now in Australia.
I heard it got leaked, though, like 2 weeks ago.
I didn't see anything about it.
No, but like to some contestants, I heard it was leaked like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Obviously, I don't either. I just hear things, but...
Alleged. Everything said here is alleged.
Allegedly. So that means that if any of y'all retweeted, potentially it didn't mean anything. Are you team so-and-so?
I never retweet those spoilers even when I see it. So
I did Monet. I was like, I'm team Monet.
Oh, the like official Drag Race post.
Yeah. Jinkx had
I didn't do any of them because
This was at like 13K. The next closest was Monet with like 4.
Yeah. I mean, like, Jinkx is just truly the queen of all queens. But no, I love, if y'all haven't seen the actual, like, reaction to Jinkx winning, she's literally just sitting with Dayla holding her. And then it's just, like, freaking out. And Dayla's, like, arguably more excited for Jinkx than Jinkx is.
Yeah, I know.
But I think Jinkx is just, like, in shock.
And Dayla was like, are you shocked?
It was cute.
And then I love Jinkx. I love Jinkx. I think the first thing Jinkx like turns to Dayla and is like, well, at least I put all of us through this hell for a reason. And I'm like, I love that.
I know. I love Jinkx so much.
Yeah, I do too. So Jinkx Monsoon is the winner. She did it.
Cue my Funko Pop here.
I'm not surprised. It doesn't for me, it doesn't take away from the season. I mean, I'll put it in my like rankings once I like sit on the season for a little bit. But it's definitely up there as far as all-star seasons are concerned. It's definitely up there as far as seasons as a whole are concerned. I would say this is probably top 3 all-star seasons and probably top 10 for me as far as all Drag Race seasons are concerned.
Yeah, I'll say this right now. It's my within all-stars, it's number 3 for me.
No.
So
I think I would agree.
I think I'd have to rewatch 5 because I was just so satisfied with Shea as the winner with 5.
Spoiler alert, my love. Spoiler alert, All-Stars 5 is my least favorite All-Stars season.
Same.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
But I go back and forth. So definitely, I can give my ranking now. It's definitely 2, 3. Maybe that's a lie. I forgot 4 existed. I'm not giving my ranking.
I just want to hop in this very quickly.
Yeah.
How the fuck is All-Stars 5 your least favorite All-Stars when All-Stars 1 exists?
The cast is better for me.
Yes.
That's honestly the tiebreaker.
Yes.
And also,
like, if I'm being 100% frank, like, both seasons are shit, in my opinion. Like, overall, shit, but most of the shit of it comes down to production. And we know, like, All-Stars 1 clearly did not work. All-Stars 5, they kept the people that they shouldn't have kept long-term. Because, let's be honest, Mariah Paris Balenciaga did better than most of the queens that ended up in the top 6.
That part.
And should have made it further in the competition.
But
that's just my personal opinion.
Barry.
Yes. And also, Mariah Paris Balenciaga should have won the first challenge. And had she won the first challenge, India Farah would not have made it past episode 2. Anyway, that's my diatribe about All-Stars 5. No, my ranking is actually... I'm probably going to get shit for this. My number 1 All-Star season is actually All-Star 6.
I would agree. I would agree with you on that, actually, in a way.
It's 6-2-7. I know All-Stars 2 is what it is, but I'm gonna be really honest. The Relaska talks of it all brings All-Stars 2 down to that second for me.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I just think All-Stars 6.
I'll take it.
Valid. I just think All-Stars 6 is such an enigma, and like the redemption arc in literally every single person on the season.
That part,
which is what I want for All Stars 8.
Which is what I think we're gonna get for All Stars 8. I won't say anything further, but
can we do another speculation episode? Because I wanted to join on that, if I'll be honest.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we can do. Well, it's difficult because you don't subscribe to like season-wide spoilers.
No, at this point now, like I'm more so like I'm speculating on who I want in All Stars 8 cast right now.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. We'll find a time. We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll find the time.
Alrighty. We'll do. I want to do like some one-off videos. Not that we're in it like the down season of Drag Race, because there's still 3 franchises going currently, and another one starts in like 3 weeks, and then Secret Celebrity, which I'm gonna be honest, don't know if we're gonna have time to cover. But
I want to cover it though.
We'll talk.
We'll see. We'll see.
But I want to do some like eventually, and we talked about it a few times. I want to do some like one-offs of like favorite lip syncs, favorite like runway moments. Like I want to do those kind of videos at some point in the future. And then at the end of the year, we'll do like our top lip syncs, top runway of like 2022.
Yes.
I want to do. We did it last year for lip syncs. It was me, Nathan, and Lucy from Matrix did it. It was really fun because that was this year. There's going to be a lot more lip syncs to dive into. I'm hoping we can get like 6 to 8 people who have seen like every franchise, and we can like do all the things, and that'll be a fun experience. We could talk about how there's only like 3 good lip syncs in this season. Let's be honest.
I can finally binge España now. So.
Oh yes,
spectacular, sensational.
And so with that, to prevent this podcast from being over an hour and a half, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining us for this season of All Star 7. Thank you to everybody who's been on this season with us. We've got plenty of Drag Race coverage happening. We're covering France. We're covering Canada. We're covering Down Under. We will be covering Philippines. We hopefully will be covering Secret Celebrity. We'll be covering UK when it comes out. Italia when it comes out.
Belgium, Sweden.
The
Bosnia
other
Herzegovina.
Season 15.
All-Star season. Season 15, probably coming in like 3 months. Let's be honest. Season 15 coming next week. Like,
honestly.
And so with that, cheers to you all.
Yeah. Yes,